Hey, so this is a demo a tool I just wrote called Combine Grades, and as the name suggests, it's for combining grade nodes, but not only grade nodes, it also accepts gammas, multiplies, and add nodes. So since I get quite annoyed when people handing over scripts to have this kind of stacked color tweak nodes, so if you're changing a little bit of the grade node, all the other ones will affect it, and therefore might be changing quite drastically. So you have to stack on top, and I don't quite like that. So I came up with a solution to combine all these in one single node, but it's not doable to do one in one grade node. Made some tests, and if you use the offset, multiply, and gamma, you won't be able to combine all these values into one grade node. So therefore, I decided to go for a color lookup, which I can just rasterize and sample the values from here and representing in the color lookup table. So let's say I have a grade node in here and doing some multiply, some offset, some lifting in here, and do another one, offsetting. I leave the gamma for now. So let's see like that. And now I hit a button and the script traverses up, finding all nodes which are still acceptable, which are connected in here, and try to get a list of all these kind of nodes which are valid for combining those. So these are quite bright, and now I just define the minimum, which is from 0, black, not just one. Let's say I want to go to 3, and I want to have 50 samples in between. Hit OK, and I get this node in here, and you see all this linear in here, since haven't changed the gamma yet, and those outcomes are the same. So let's delete this one and change the gamma in here. So we see in here we're quite bright, so here above 3. So again, let's go to 4 this time, hit OK, and oops, sorry. And the color lookup will look the same. And you see here it's not linear anymore since we changed the gamma. But of course, we most likely won't do that with just uniform color tweaks. You will end up in having different color tweaks per channel. So let's say here I have quite a lot of drastically changed stacked nodes. So let's say here it's below 1, so we're quick. 0 to 1, 50 should be fine, and that's okay. That does match up. So then I'm bringing in the multiply back in, going back to 5 just to demonstrate that we are like quite bright. So above 4, so we should go to up to 5 to cover this all, cover the range. Go to 5, and if I expose down, it still looks the same. Or let's just check out the curve. So they are non-linear, but differently for each channel. Oops, like this. So, and let's say I bring in another gamma node right in the middle. I should be still able to bake this all together. Oops, sorry. Wrong shortcut. So the 5. Yes, and it still ends up correct as expected. See a little bit of differences here. That's like the color sampling. So the higher I get, the most likely the sample will be fine. So oops, haven't selected one yet. So let's go to 5 and 100. It's getting less, but of course, these are really heavy tweaks. Let's do one more round. Let's say 50. Yeah, then it's getting closer, but of course that's it. For those heavy tweaks, you need quite a lot of samples, but meaning in turnaround you get quite a lot of points in here, then you would define the range quite high in terms of rasterization. But for normal tweaks in your daily business, this should be fine. And that's it. Thank you.